timber. Hello, friends. Guess what? Last week I had you do some conducting on the San Francisco Symphony website, and today you're going to do a little bit of conducting with your hands. So let's get started. So the very first question we want to ask is, what is a conductor? What is their job? If you are not sure of it, I'll show you. A conductor is the person who is usually in front of a group of musicians, leading them by telling them how fast or slow to take the music, by telling them how loud or how soft to play or sing the music, and sometimes pointing at people and telling whose turn it is to start playing or singing. You all know a conductor. Hi, I'm a conductor. If you have ever seen me in front of the 5th and 6th grade choruses, I usually stand up there and I do this and I wave my hands around. It looks really, really interesting, and they all, hopefully, are following my hands, making sure they're going all at the same speed as each other because they're all, hopefully, watching me. So I'm a conductor, and a conductor is somebody who leads a group of musicians while they're performing. The next thing that we need to do is learn how to actually conduct. So let's start with something super, super, super easy, shall we? We're going to start by conducting a really easy pattern. This is called a 2-beat pattern. You have a steady beat in music. It's kind of like a heartbeat, right? This is the steady beat. It's just like a heartbeat. Easy peasy. In music, every piece that is usually going to have a conductor in front of you is going to have a steady beat. And the easiest beat to conduct is what's called a 2-beat pattern, because there's only 2 things you need to remember. So hold up your favorite hand. My favorite hand is my right hand. This is the one that I write and draw with. And I'm going to hold it up in front of me. And the very first thing that we need to do is we're going to make the letter J with it. Ready? Holding it up. We're going to make a J going down and up and down and up and down and up. It's really easy. All you need to do is make the letter J. If you feel like it, you can switch hands. And up and down and up and down and up. And if you really feel brave, you can do it with 2 hands, down and up and down and up and down and up. Remember, a conductor's job is also to tell the orchestra how fast or how slow to go. So you could totally do something like this. Down, up, totally doable, right? All you need to do is remember how to make the letter J with your hands. So let's try conducting to an actual piece of music. Ready? I have a piece of music called the Viennese musical clock, and it's really fast. So let's see if you can do it. Ready? Hold up your hand. Be ready to conduct. Now, that little move I did at the end there is called a cutoff. And the way you do a cutoff is, first of all, a cutoff is for when you want people to stop. A cutoff is when you take your hand and you make a big circle and stop like this. Let's practice that together. Ready? Do a J. 1, 2, 1, 2, circle and stop. Excellent. Let's try something in a 3-beat pattern. This is like level 2. This was level 1. The next part is level 2. Are you ready? Let's keep going. So the next pattern we're going to practice is a little bit more difficult. This next pattern is a 3-beat pattern. And the reason why we're calling it a 3-beat pattern is because this is how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Notice how the pattern starts over after 3 beats? That's a 3-beat pattern. You know, that's why it's called that, because every 3 beats it starts over again. Listen again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That strongest beat is going to be that first beat. The second and third beat are going to be a little bit weaker. So we're going to think 1, 2, 3 in our heads, and I'm going to show you how to conduct a 3-beat pattern. Ready? Take your favorite hand, bring it up. Now this time, instead of making a J, we are going to bounce our hand on a trampoline like this. Ready? Boing. Not a super big jump. You don't want to hurt your arm, just a little bounce. So the first one is boing. And then you want to go away from your body. And then you want to go up the slide. You know, that thing you're not supposed to do, but it's fun to do anyway. So you're going to go bounce. Then you're going to go away and then up. Try that with me, one step at a time. Here we go. Bounce, away, and up. 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 Down, up, up, down, up, up. If you feel like it, you can switch hands like this. Down, away, and up. Down, away, and up. Down, away, and up. Down, away, and up. And if you really feel like it, what you can do is you can do 2 hands. Now watch. When you're doing 2 hands, your hands should actually move opposite of each other. That's why I said out instead of left or right. So 2 hands, it's like this. Bounce on the trampoline, go away from your body, and then up. Bounce, away, and up. Bounce, away, and up. Bounce, away, and up. Bounce, away, and up. Let's try doing it to some music, shall we? The next piece of music you're going to hear is something called the Minuet in G. And if you're a piano player, you might actually have played this piece on the piano. It is an extremely famous beginner's piano piece. Let's try it. It's a little bit fast, so ready? Down, up, up, 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 down, up, boing, up, 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 down. Excellent. Good work. You did a 3-beat pattern. The next one's going to be the hardest one. So if this is hard enough for you and feel like stopping here, that's okay. But if you feel like you're up for a challenge, let's go to the next one. Here we go. So the last thing that we have is a 4-beat pattern. So earlier we did 1, 2, 3, right? Now we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try that with me. After 4 beats, we're going to restart the pattern without stopping. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember what that means? It's a cutoff, right? That means stop. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a pattern with 4 beats. So take your favorite conducting hand, bring it up here, and just like we did with 3, we're going to have a little trampoline. So take your hand, boing. This time, you're going to go in, then out, and then up. So it's going to go down, in, out, and up, down, in, out, up. Let's try it slow. Ready? Bounce first, down, in towards your body, in, out, away from your body, out, then up. Try it with me slowly. Here we go. Down, in, out, and up. Down, in, out, up, down, in, out, up, down, in, out, up, and excellent work. Let's try going a little faster, shall we? I'm going to take my other favorite conducting hand. We're going to do the same thing. Ready? Here we go. Down, in, out, up, down, in, out, up, down, in, out, up, down, in, out, up. So now what we're going to do is do two hands. 4 beats is the hardest one to do with 2 hands because it's hard to remember whether you go this way or this way. Just remember, you have to go back inside the house because you forgot something, and then you go back out of the house. Ready? Conducting hands, both of them are up. Bounce first. Let's take it slowly. Here we go. Down, in, out, up, down, in, out, up, down, in, out, up, down, in, out, up. Excellent. So let's try doing that faster. Ready? My speed is going to be this. Da, 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 da. Ready? That speed. Ready? And here we go. Down, in, out, up, down, in, out, up, down, in, out, up, down, in, out, up, and off. Nicely done. So let's go ahead and put it to some music. So the next piece of music you're going to hear is a song called Eine kleine Nachtmusik. And if you have no idea what I'm saying, that's because I'm not speaking English. That was German. In Deutsch, in German, Eine kleine Nachtmusik means a little bit of night music. And it was written by a composer, somebody who writes music, a composer named Mozart. And Mozart is probably one of the most famous composers in history because he just did so much writing. He wrote so much music. And this is one of his most famous pieces. So let's go ahead and try and do a little bit of Eine kleine Nachtmusik. So this is going to be a 4 pattern. Ready? Conducting hand is up. Great job, everyone. I hope that you're able to practice your conducting a little bit more. See if you can figure out, if for my older students, if you can tell whether or not a song is a 2-beat, 3-beat, or a 4-beat pattern. See if conducting any of that works out nicely for you, okay? I hope you all had a great time watching my videos, and I know that it's going to be a long summer and a long time before I get to see some of you again, but hopefully we'll be back together in the fall. I miss all of my Timberlaners dearly, and I hope to see you all soon.